Good morning, Hoyas. I'm Tate Mowry.
And I'm Marley Mahone. Today we'll be covering the Powder Puff game and the Bacon Club.
Plus, I'll be with Bella May in the very first installment of Tate's Trending Topics.
So stay tuned, Hoyas. Welcome back, Hoyas. Today we have another Black History Month question for you.
We are now about to pull up the QR code, so pull your phones out.
Today's question is, who was the first African-American Major League Baseball player? Odell Beckham Jr., Michael Jordan, Jackie Robinson, or Larry Doby?
Once again, who was the first African-American Major League Baseball player? Odell Beckham Jr., Michael Jordan, Jackie Robinson, or Larry Doby?
Speaking of sports, Tate, didn't the Powder Puff game happen recently? What exactly is that?
Well, it's a football league that allows girls to play in a flag football game. I was even on the sidelines for the sophomores, as I was the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
Really? That's so cool. Why don't you tell the Hoyas more about that game?
Well, after a few weeks of practice, the game was held in Presidential Gym, and the juniors ended up winning the whole game after beating the sophomores and the seniors.
That's so cool. I wish I would have been a part of that.
Well, you always have next year, but for now, hey, Marley, didn't you have something to tell the Hoyas?
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Hoyas, registration is coming up soon, but before you begin the process, you need the registration packet that y'all should have gotten in advisement, which should include the following: registration information and timeline, graduation requirements, and the elective registration worksheet. You will also need your Student View login information. Hoyas, we will be taking a quick commercial break, but when we come back, it's all about the Bacon Club.
Are you interested in working or running a business one day? Well, I'd expect you'd be interested in the Business Career Tech Pathway. You will learn valuable information such as proper business etiquette and how to use programs in Microsoft Office. By taking the pathway, you'll also get in-school opportunities like working at the Hole in the Wall. Additionally, for any students who have taken the Intro to Business and Technology class already, they are eligible to sign up for the financial literacy class available next school year.
Well, Hoyas, we are back, and speaking of good ideas, you know what one is?
What, Tate?
Baking. I love to bake.
Yo, me too. We should join Bacon Club.
And not a lot of people knew that that was a thing.
Yep, and Melody covered it, so let's watch this.
I'd like to think we have a lot of fun. It's a really chill environment and you get food, and who turns down free food? So we started really simple at the beginning of the semester. We just made like box mixed brownies, and then we worked up from there. We've done cookies, pie crusts. At our last meeting we did macaroons. So, we gotta take a little step back and, we all learned something. It adds a good bit of personality to your college application one day.
I would say the kitchen sink cookies and the macaroons because they were just kind of fun to make. If you don't know how to bake, you can learn how to bake, and if you do know how to bake, you get to bake, and you get to learn new recipes. My favorite part of it is probably just getting to eat what we make and being with friends.
Aw, man, now I'm hungry.
Me too.
Well, you know what I like better than food?
What?
Knowledge.
Oh no.
And I'm going to bless you guys with some knowledge in my next segment. Good morning, Hoyas. I'm Tate Maurer, your host for Tate's Trending Topics. In today's episode, we have a student from Harrison High School, Bella May.
Hi,
How are you doing, Bella?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's great to see you today.
It's great to see you too.
So, I wanted to ask you, what are your feelings on the new Star Wars movie?
I'm actually a really big Star Wars fan. Me, my whole family, basically my dad. So we were a little bit, in a sense, disappointed because if you've done your research, you would know that these last two films were directed by two completely different people with two different perceptions. So the storyline kind of got rocky. There was way too much going on in the movie. Didn't particularly favor the ending, but other than that, I'm still a Star Wars fan.
Well, did you know there seems to be a lot of people that may disagree with your opinion? Since the release of The Mandalorian, Disney's profits have increased due to their new releases and the new park, Galaxy's Edge in Disney World. The attendance has increased dramatically.
I can believe that. I myself am a Disney Plus member, so I just feel like some people were expecting it to go this way, but at the end of the day, you're still a Star Wars fan, so.
Who isn't?
Right.
So you know about the Star Wars, and you've heard a lot about Star Wars. Now, there's something you may have not heard a lot about. Have you heard about...
I have around me at school. I don't know much. I've heard that it comes from China. I don't know much, so you can enlighten me.
Okay. Well, the coronavirus is actually a flu-like virus that actually travels from person to person from physical touch. And the symptoms are much like the flu. It's very contagious, but right now it's only spreading through China. There's only a few confirmed cases in America, but the WHO, the World Health Organization, has given us a few tips to keep ourselves clean and virus-free. Now, you need to constantly wash your hands after everything you touch, especially after a long day of school because there's so many germs being spread around. You also need to, if you go traveling, you need to make sure you bring with you good sanitization products and make sure to stay clean while you're there and when you come back. Also, if you report any flu-like symptoms, report to your doctor immediately and report your travel history.
Okay.
Bella, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And that's all we have for today's episode on Tate's Trending Topics. I'll see you guys next time.
Wow, Tate, that was so cool.
Thanks, Marley. That's all, folks.
I'm Marley Mahone.
And I'm Tate Mowry. And we're Green Crew.
Yes, we are. Have a great week, Hoyas.